The budget is promising for a couple of reasons. First is that there is a pure recognition of tourism as a very important tool in the economic growth, and this is a fact that we've been trying to drive into the government for many years. So the finance minister spoke about regional connectivity, domestic tourism, about creating more and more avenues for tourists. He spoke about tourist guides. So I think from that perspective, it's very promising. There's been some infusion of funds in with for the MSMEs, a 9,000 crore infusion. That also is promising. Then, so too much of focus on infrastructure development, which is largely connected to the growth of tourism, which is in terms of aerodromes, heliports, and advanced landing facilities. I think all of them really augur well if you look at the tourism landscape and the overall picture, and on a long scale vision. So I think in a long term vision, this looks like a very promising, and efforts have been made to ensure that we have a long term goal, and the potential of domestic tourism. We all know we have so much over here, and that's we've been flagging off to the government that there is so much and we've not done enough to exploit it. So I think this is a step towards that direction. Short-term requirements were there. So of course I can talk about disappointments, and there are many, that could have been done. But we have to look at the positives. The positives is that unless there is a right infrastructure and right roadmap, we will never achieve the targets that we are thinking about, reaching a 3 trillion economy, or looking at FTAs at what any other Western countries are looking at. I think for that, the internal infrastructure, the tourist attractions, infusion of funds, all of them are very relevant and important. And I think from that perspective, it makes a lot of sense. Other than our 2-3 things about reforms in GST and tourism, to bring tourism to the concurrent list. I think most of the issues have been dealt with. Of course, there's always been an issue on the way the Ministry of Tourism works and how the states at the state levels cooperate with that. But I think there's the budget speech very clearly showed the intention to work towards regional connectivity, in which the states are going to benefit, and states will also play a vital role. So I think it's a promising budget, and if this is carried through, it is in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll really see exponential growth of tourism in our country. And I think all players will stand to benefit. So I think it's a very good start.
You are watching